For all the latest on the SaWGuy podcast, be sure to subscribe and don't forget that bell icon. Welcome to the SaWGuy podcast. As always, y'all know, I am the SaWGuy, and you're joining me from the grave. Ooh. I know I've been on a thriller binge lately, and I've been giving you guys all these good thrillers, but I have to take it back to my favorite roots. I have to take it back into the slashers. Ooh. Slasher, you know, I always tell everybody it's all about the thrills and the kills, right? So with this one, I pulled this out of my personal collection, and it's an early 90s favorite. Some of you guys might have heard it, some of you haven't, but if you haven't, you should check this out because it's called Dr. Giggles. Bum, bum, bum. Dr. Giggles is actually an interesting little take on the slasher. It follows a doctor who goes crazy and he kills people. You know, it's really interesting for what it was because, you know, you got to think, back in the early 90s, horror was kind of like on the downfall. And they were doing whatever they can to kind of keep it going, you know, with B-rate horror films and stuff like that. And one of the interesting movies that came out was Dr. Giggles. It stars Larry Drake, and, you know, he's not a household name, but he starred in some pretty big films, you know, like Darkman with Sam Raimi and stuff like that. But the whole story, it follows this guy who's a doctor, and, you know, he goes crazy and kills people. And then, you know, he hears about this girl, and he starts, like, taking fond of her. He finds out that she's got a fucked up heart, and she needs a specific pacemaker. And, you know, in the medical world, there's various different types of pacemakers and stuff, which is why I tell everybody, if you know, are in the medical profession, or if you have an interest in it, this is your movie to check out. So anyways, he follows her, and he sees that, you know, her pacemaker's all fucked up and everything. He fixes her, you know, by putting the pacemaker on correctly, you know, and then afterwards, he goes and chases after her, like, what the fuck? Throughout the whole process, you know, he goes and kills off her friends and shit like that. But, you know, like I said, the story, it's, you know, I mean, you can get past it as long as you're there for the thrills and kills like me. For classic B-rate, you can't go wrong with this. You watch this film in HD, though, you are going to see a lot of, like, like classic B-rate. You know, there's a scene where in the beginning he chops off somebody's arms and shit. And he's holding the arms and then he's laughing, then he drops it. And you can see from the arms, they're just like fake plastic arms. You know, but I mean, if you watch it on an old school VHS or on a regular DVD player where it doesn't show all that and it's a little fuzzy, this is a really good film. And the reason why they call him Dr. Giggles is because as he's killing his own victims or his patients, you know, he giggles. You know, he's just, you know, cutting them up. Almost in a way how I laugh. I didn't get the laugh from that movie though, but you know, this is a really good film. If you've never heard of it, go check it out. I know for a fact that you could watch this film. I've seen it come on a couple of times on Hulu, Netflix. It's probably on Amazon Prime right now. So if you got Prime, go check this out. You know, it's a really cool, classic, B-rate 90s film. But anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in from the grave, and I will catch y'all next time, as always.